Greetings from my office here in Bonn as the Secretary General of the World Evangelical Alliance. But I have a special task now in your meeting, because I have to say, and I regret this very much, bye-bye to Johannes Reimer. Hopefully not that he leaves the ministry to help the global church, but in a specific ministry as director of the Peace Public Engagement Department. Johannes Reimer always has been good in handing over responsibility. So he handed over the responsibility for peace and reconciliation just some time ago, and now on his wish he will retire from PE, as we call it, the Public Engagement Department. Johannes, let me say, the amazing thing about you is that you are not only an entrepreneur in the kingdom of God. I don't know, I even do not want to start to list all the things you have initiated. Normally by ideas, it started normally with a book of yours, which you have thought through out of some kind of crisis dealing with other believers. And then it went on to a long and very, very different list of things you have initiated locally, regionally, or on the global level. But what the amazing thing is, many entrepreneurs have just one specific thing they start. The special thing about you is that you have not only grown up and lived within and interacted with so many different cultures and political systems, etc., which very few people experience in their lifetime. From your early time in the Soviet Union at different places, from Siberia and Central Asia over to the Baltics, but then also in Germany, and going back and later on traveling around the world. But there are two things where I will miss you, because you have spent more than most other believers and most other Christians believers too. Number one, I'm very, very grateful that in your personality yourself, there never was a division between evangelism and converting people on the one side and political action, social action, going for public things in any way. You are an evangelist, and you have started out as an evangelist, and you always have stated. Some people have misunderstood you when you started out, to realize how often diaconical work is a major tool for evangelism, and then went on in going for one program after the other to change the world. Many have misunderstood you, as if you have given up your nature as an evangelist. I know you never did. And I know that this is still your largest joy when you travel to evangelize and to help others to establish programs that finally end up with people being baptized and with starting new churches. So thank you for not falling into the trap, as many evangelicals did, in the either or, but being 100% on both sides. The evangelism, the need for a spiritual change of humans, which no one can see because it's between them and God, and the visible change of the whole world with things that everyone can see. And the second, the church and the academic. We have brilliant academics around the world in the evangelical world. We have brilliant church leaders, spiritual leaders, apostles. You never decided on which side you want to live. And again, you did both 100%. 100% the church, the spiritual leader that wants to get the local church going, that wants to get ethnic groups to engage in their languages with the people of their own languages and the neighboring ethnic groups. And at the same time, you have an academic career, you have been professor, you have overseen a lot of doctoral theses with a wide range of topics. And so this is my second thank you, that beside keeping the two things together, evangelism and social action politics, you also showed the church needs the academic, needs the research, needs to think through new means, needs not to repeat things again, but to think through new things after having researched and diligently found out what the situation is. And at the same time, the conviction that whatever academics do in the world of the evangelical church must have an immediate positive effect on the church. It must be for the church. So Johannes, thank you very much. I will miss you as a director and as an official leader. I hope you will stay around. I know that many evangelical leaders around the world still invite you, still seek your counsel, and I hope that we still can gain a lot from this. Even so, I know that you think that age-wise it is time to settle down a little bit and not to be responsible to too many things at the same time. So Peace and Reconciliation Network can be proud that you are their founder, that you have led them so long, and that you have handed it over so well to new leadership, and that it is well off even without you. Thank you very much.